I haven't talked about my favorite show, China Illinois, in a while. Um, you know, this show isn't for everyone. Some people might find it gross or, they don't get it. But, you know, there's something on YouTube called China Illinois Without Context. Technically, I'm going to be reacting to it, but I'm going to be trying to give context to what they're taking out of context. So this is going to be fun. The original link's going to be in the description. Please go show them love because I'm happy I'm giving some context because this show is getting more obscure, as the years pass because Adult Swim keeps taking down the the full episodes online, So I'm coming. I'm being the saving grace here. It's 100% beef, and let's dissect this like a frog. I'm gonna take a tally. Each one I know the context. See how much of a true fan I am. So every time I get one right, or I know it a little bit, I'm gonna put that in the I gave some context. If not, I'm gonna put in that I haven't gave some context, and at the end I'll tally it up just for the hell of it. With her, dude. this is a fucked up show, but I love it, man.
What's up, kitty cat?
Steve was making a film and making himself look good. He was trying to be the person of the day. China, Illinois had the person of the day, who's least of an asshole in the whole town. So Frank made this whole thing to make himself look good. I forget who was judging. I think maybe the mayor or the dean or someone in the China, Illinois is a town with, it's like it's a university, but, it's also, there's a town around it, so I'm gonna put that in the no. I gave some context, so it's been a while since the show's been on, and I've been able to see it, so that's pretty good.
Ah! Leslie, it's me, Steve! I'm crazy now. I'm a school shooter.
Steve, is this a joke? We're dating.
I'm not so sure about this one. I kind of forget. I think it was Steve was afraid of losing his mind because, he actually found a girl and they liked each other and it was going well. So he was afraid of screwing it up. So, his mental health got worse and worse. I think that's what happens. I'm gonna put it in a didn't know column because it's still really vague to me. Like I said, it's been a while since I watched this, but I'm 1 for 1 right now. Or was it that he was worried that she liked Steve better than Frank? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying. Don't know that one.
Steve, you get your name off my damn paperwork. This is my house, damn it. And you, go get in bed. And point it up, honey.
This was a really messed up episode. I think, Steve's, for China, Illinois standards. But, I think that Steve's mom was, showing Steve more, attention. Steve had to, stay there because he was having some trouble with, some type of financial problem or something like that, staying at home or at least visiting, and his mom was showing him more attention now that he's back in the house, so the dad got jealous and kicked him out. Actually, that's not so messed up, but I don't know. I thought maybe, I don't know, his mom hit it on him a couple times too. It was weird. That's why I said that, so I know. Steve, you're such a man you became, or something like that. Oh boy, something like that, man. I'll put that in the no column. I'm 2-1.
Agua! Yeehaw! You passed! You passed level 1 Spanish. You're a Spanish speaker.
Gracias.
We did it!
Gracias.
They're kind of giving a huge hint because, you know, she was teaching Spanish to her somehow. I think she was making her do ridiculous things and, like, maybe, like, I don't know, cutting off her food and water or something crazy like that happened. And, like, she can only, if she only responds in Spanish, like, she gets, you know, she gets to eat or drink or something. I don't know. I forget it's been so long. I'm gonna put that in the didn't know because, you know, I wouldn't have known if they didn't tell me, you know, like she was teaching her. Dang, I'm losing touch with my favorite show.
I want my nudie pics.
Okay, I can explain. Okay, so Steve was there. They had this little group with the college. It was Steve, Frank, Pony, and Baby Cakes, and, you know, they were all really good friends. Well, they weren't technically. Sometimes they're assholes to each other, but, you know, they're friends. Let's just say they hung out together. So, I know somehow, you know, Frank was trying to get get news from some one girl. You know, Steve and Frank are pretty, you know, sleazy. So, you know, so that's probably what they're talking about. I don't know the exact context. So, but, you know, I think that's enough. I think I know enough. I'm gonna put it no at least. I know what they were doing. So Steve wasn't saying that to Pony, the girl in the group. He was trying to get some other girl, but they made it look like he was being rude with. I know this one exactly. There was an episode where Baby Cakes, he's 30 years old, by the way, and he still doesn't know how to jack off. So I technically saw that, like, I remember what it is, but I saw another clip today too, so, but it still counts. I know what this is from. Baby Cakes was, like, asking a classmate, hey, how do you fuck yourself? Just out of the blue. He couldn't figure out how to masturbate, you know, when you shake it to masturbate. So he was shaking a whole bunch of stuff, and he went on the roof and everything. I was gonna review that episode. It's from Chinaman Begins, but, you know, I didn't get to it, and, you know, I erased it on my computer, and they took it down. I love that episode. Maybe I don't know. I can remember it, man. I might as well just review it some other time. I remember most of it. That's a classic episode. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, Baby Cakes ended up shaking Pony and, like, so it's just crazy show, bro.
Hot wings in my eyes! You'll never take my freedom!
I don't think that was when everyone was, you know, I think they made they had like a Hunger Games type situation, and they all, like, killed each other, like, in Last Man Standing. I don't think that's the episode where it's from, so I don't know this one. Ugh.
Who gives a shit?
Okay, it's coming back to me. This was the episode with the dean with the brain swapper. He had a bunch of brains. You know, he's gaining everyone's knowledge just to win a game of chess. He was like, it was pretty messed up because he was stealing them out of people's bodies and killing people, so just to get their brains. So I think what happened was Steve and Frank body switched, and they had to turn them back, but it ended up they joined them together, you know. So it's either that or I have a vague idea what it is. That's some context because I know that Steve and Frank were fighting about something, and maybe they switched bodies, or and then they had to then make the episode was called Frank and Steve. I know enough. I don't know exactly, but that's enough. I'm gonna count that.
Ah, take that, you little witch. I trapped you, you stupid pinko varmint.
I think that was one Baby Cake stream. He was afraid of, or maybe that they all became like witches. I'm not too certain. It's vague, but it's not enough. It's not enough. So, okay. It's been so long since I've seen this show.
I will fucking kill you! Ah! This world sucks! Easter bunnies and dead husbands! Die, you fucking Easter bunny! Die like my dead husband!
Pony was in the mental hospital. She lost her husband, and so she was taking it out on the Easter bunny. I mean, it was kind of... I know that episode, like, is actually more... This one's more self-explanatory. So, I think she lost him in a boating accident. I'm not too sure about that. That's just a detail. I know it, though. I'm going to count that. Spoiler alert, this is the one with when Baby Cakes has to shit in all the potted plants. This is coming up to keep the Easter Bunny away. Yeah. I think they were talking about how tough they are or something, and Steve remembered, or maybe he met the nurse again after a while. Nope, I'm not gonna count that one.
President Clinton?
There was a Natural Treasure type episode with Bill Clinton, and some of the Frank. Frank was wanting to get his History Channel special. I remember this. Okay, yeah, that was the episode. I forget what they were getting, but it was like a Natural Treasure type thing, or undercover secret agent. It was a really fun episode.
What happened? Whoa, what is this? What the is this?
Frank and Steve, same episode. That was right after the surgery. I forget what Baby Cakes was making sure he was into some sort of contest. Yeah, he was, making sure he was still asleep or something. I don't know. I don't know enough about that one. But it was the same. I know it was the same episode with the witch hunts. I know the episode at least, but I don't know the context. Oh yeah, Baby Cakes was so paranoid that everyone was a witch. I remember now. I'm gonna take that back. That's better late than never. This one's gonna come back later. Steve, actually, I forget why he was in that box. Actually, I know the other context that's coming later. I watched this video before I came on here, to be honest, but I don't know. I forget why Steve was in that box. And if I get anything wrong, guys, just correct me and then tell me, because, you know, I want to remember this show, so. Frank did something really bad. I forget. But he did something really bad. I think he kept all of his History Channel special stuff in that. And that's enough. I think that's enough. But let me know exactly what Frank did. I think this is the same episode with when Baby Cakes gets a mansion. That's coming up too. A mansion, the Gummy World episode with the mansion. Steve, I forget. I keep saying Steve. I mean Frank. Frank. That's I don't know what Frank did, but he did something bad to deserve that. So not technically deserve that. It's his house, but you know, it evens out. So Pony's not like, ha, just burn your house, you know.
I need 3 fat kids to lay down right here. It's broad jump time.
This is a college setting, just letting you know. But it's still unprofessional, definitely. But I think that was when Steve was going crazy about that girl, you know, afraid to lose her or lose her to Frank. You know, Steve's afraid to lose it to Frank, or lose her or something. I forget exactly, but you know, I don't know. Since like this was before and I counted it last time, I'm not going to count it this time because I don't know all the details. If something's, you know, if this is the same scenario, the same episode or something, and I don't remember, you know, I'm not going to count it.
You can't fake gay sex, okay? Hips won't lie.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, they had a commentary on, they had a metaphor with pizza, where, you know, if you liked anchovies, that was the metaphor to if you like the same sex, and if you like pepperoni, you like the opposite sex, and if you like both on the pizza, that meant you're bisexual, and you know, it was creative, you know. And at the end, they're like, you know, why does it matter? So, you know, it was a good message too, if I remember correctly. But that might have been from the same episode. It just reminded me of that episode. But who knows? So, I have no idea. I'm gonna put didn't know for that one. Yep, this is when he's harvesting the brains for his brain machine, so he can beat someone at chess. Definitely know this one.
Are you all having to teach 6 crows too?
Yep.
Okay, that's a thing.
So, the dean enrolls a bunch of crows, and they end up getting so smart that they become the professors and kick the professors out of their jobs. I remember this episode clear as day, and it's just, the joke is the professors are so bad that crows were able to do their job better than these professors, because this is like the worst town in on the beginning theme song is like the worst town in the US or something, and it was funny. I remember that episode, and then at the end, all the professors team up and end up killing the crows so they get their jobs back. It's crazy, dude. Kill 2 birds with one shotgun.
Just checking.
Oh, God.
Pony went back to Mexico to visit her family, and she was that they were getting attacked, so she put blood on her face and pretended to be dead there. As you see, that was an easier one. I remember that episode. She went back to Mexico for some reason, to see her family for some reason, or to help out the crew. It's enough. I'm gonna count it.
I shit in all the potted plants around campus.
Yep, so the Easter Bunny does not come on campus. Yep, I told you about this one, guys. I told you. If Baby Cakes doesn't mark his territory, the Easter Bunny's gonna mark his territory. And I remember it better now. Pony was so fed up with what was going on, and this bunny was going around throwing Easter eggs, so she got really pissed at the bunny. We all know that one minor inconvenience that just puts us over the top. That was the Easter Bunny. That's what happened.
The fire isn't coming! Oh shit!
This was one of my favorite episodes, the Gummy World. Yes, Steve got burned down Baby Cake's gummy mansion because he lost all his money, and Baby Cakes wouldn't do another idea with him. Yeah, that's what it is, to get more money so he could go party again with with women. So he burned down his gummy house. Everything was made out of gummies in Gummy World, So, oh shit, that fire's in gummy. Great. That was a great episode, man. Actually, not only was Steve pissed that Gummy, he was out of money, and Baby Case didn't want to do another idea with him. The Gummy World idea didn't work out, so he was really pissed because he's an asshole and he lost all his money. That's his own fault. Bought a yacht and everything. Yeah, poor guy. But Baby Cakes, that was his idea in the first place, and Steve ran with it and took the money from it. And when Baby Cakes had no ideas other than the Elephant Man ride, they didn't go with that one, so they're out of ideas. It's not. Oh man, I gotta stop. I'm gonna spoil the whole thing. I could do a review for it later, sometime. I don't know when, but sometime. Yeah, Steve and Baby Cakes pitched an idea to make everything in the world gummy related, and that was the episode, so.
And go!
So funny. So, I remember this. Dean versus Mayor is a classic China, Illinois episode. It's where the mayor challenged the dean to run the school. And they had an arm wrestling competition, or arm wrestle off to, for the title. And the mayor's really religious. He's a really devoted Christian, so he's like, I don't need to use my arm. I got God on my side. So he puts his arms behind his back, and that's why the mayor decided to put the dean. Sorry, I keep sorry if I mixed them up, but the dean had to put his arms behind his back too because the mayor wasn't even using his arms. So that's what they were doing. It was either that or the end of the episode they did that because maybe in the beginning he was using his arm, but at the end he's like, I got God on my side too. Yeah, he wasn't even a Christian, but he went to God just for the arm wrestling match to get his school back. Baby Cakes pretended to be God, so he gave him his strength to tell him God was on his side because everyone was sick of all the strict rules because of the mayor. The mayor is a strict Christian, so strict Christians can really be uptight about stuff. So yeah, I remember that perfectly. That's definitely a point for me. Oh yeah, this was after the mayor won and was a dean because he has the dean's belt on. That's what I just figured out. Yeah, so the one that has the dean belt on is actually the mayor, and then the dean's the one without the belt.
My priorities are my hair, girls, yachts, hanging and banging, and thinking about girls.
That was from the Gummy World episode, and that was so true. His priorities did not change. When he got older, he definitely was hanging and banging and women. So, yep. Some people don't change. From the Gummy World episode. That's some great foreshadowing because he mentioned yachts and he actually got his yacht. He lost his hair though. That's something that changed. Ooh, roast.
Steve, we gotta talk.
What episode is this? Because it's on the tip of my tongue. Something happens to Steve, and and he's passed out like that. That's not enough. Another point to the didn't know column. We're 3 minutes in the video, and I'm gonna. So this is what it's looking like so far. So that's good. It's really good for a show that I haven't seen in years. So, besides the episodes that were on YouTube, and then they took them down. So, yeah, moving on. Okay, I remember this episode because Steve started dating a girl with hooves, and Pony started dating a guy with one eye. I believe that's how it went. And, they both didn't like that fact. I don't blame them. No offense, not to someone, if someone didn't have an eye, that'd be different. This guy literally was a cyclops, that's a different story, If someone was I like their personality, I wouldn't care if they lost an eye or not. But this was an actual, cyclops, I couldn't look past that, So, the two ended up getting together. Oh, no, they were actually exes of each other, and they ended up fighting when they saw each other. That's exactly what happened. I knew this one. I was surprised.
That was a fast week.
Gummy World episodes, same, that's when he found out that that the company, the Gummy World did not, was a bad idea because they said it was too addictive and everyone was getting, heavier and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's when Steve found out that he spent all his money on girls and yachts. And, that was the end of it. Pony went on a diet or something? That's not enough. But I have no idea.
And then there's this.
A spoonful of nothing helps the nothing go down.
I know the episode where that's from, I think is from The Big Baby, because after they have the big baby, then they have someone else. No, that's not. There was an episode where they literally had a huge baby. And, yeah. So, I don't know, man. Beats me.
Rippin', yeah!
I think that's from the episode, where they all, start killing each other, maybe? I have no idea. I have no idea what that situation is either, so...
Hello, Frank. I've been waiting for you. For me? Yes, you, handsome. I love you, me.
Maybe somebody made a robot of himself, so he was amused. Obviously, he's amused with himself. I don't know, man. That's not enough to know.
Mars and Venus? No, it's more like meanness. Because I'm in touch with my inner woman, and I'm also as much of a man as...
Frank was pissed. That was a piss poor way of showing your emotions. I remember this, yes. Frank and Steve used to pee on each other to, when they got upset with each other. So, Frank's got so upset with Steve that he, of course they did it when they were kids, but Frank got so upset that he reverted back to that and pissed on him on television, bro. I remember this clear as day. That was a funny episode.
Alright, y'all, I'm God. That's right, the one true God. Oh, my bad.
Even though this was sacrilegious, is wow, really sacrilegious. But I like this episode because out of nowhere this guy comes down from this guy and says he's God, and changes the 10 Commandments. And it's just so ridiculous. You gotta laugh at it. I'm not offended, even though I'm a Christian, and it's. And, one of them was the First Amendment was chill, and the second one, enjoy the Beach Boys, but, this will come up later, but Steve had a bad, experience, let's just say that, I'll explain it later. No idea, moving on. I don't want to know. Actually, I do want to know. Okay, that's fucked up. No idea. I'm not even gonna defend that.
I see a fat, giant man baby who loves to cry and grow fat.
I have no idea the context, but, baby cakes, who's making fun of baby cakes? So, don't know. P.S. I feel attacked.
All over himself.
Pony, you better do all the sex stuff. Oh my god. Okay. It's cold. Oh my god, it's cold. Okay, I'm dying now. All right, please.
This was some type of sacrifice. Someone stabbed him to, I forget, but I knew it was some type of sacrifice. There was a reason behind it. Oh man, I'm forgetting my favorite show, guys, in the comments. Everyone that's watching this that's a fan of the show, just let me know, because I don't want to forget the show. The show should live on. I know there's probably, some DVD, not DVD, but, some, I'm sure it's on Adult Swim's website, and, I can read about it online, but, for people that don't want to do that, Uh, it's funny how the original creator made this. It made him look like he was a Pony was gonna have sex with him while he's dead. That's not what happened. I know that at least.
Nothing can stop this prom!
No! Franklin!
Yeah, that was the episode where everyone was out killing each other. So there's some context there. I don't know exactly why she was up in the tree, but you know, I'll give myself a point for that. Sounds like she wanted to stop what was going on. You know, everyone killing each other is bad. So, but Frank wanted to win and succeed in this game. Okay, that's a little bit more for you.
Must shake woman.
Yeah, remember earlier when I said Baby Cakes didn't know how to masturbate? Well, yeah, that's what he's doing. That's why he's taking off his shirt and his pants and shaking and saying, "Must shake woman," because you know, Pony wasn't intentionally in this, but she was there, so he was shaking her, you know, because you know, I guess he was horny and that's why. But you know, what was actually happening is his dad got him a porno with a lady on it, and she was like coming to life and everything and teasing him. It was crazy, dude. So that's why he says "must shake woman." Yeah, I should get 2 points for that, but no, that's not how it works. I know this. They're trying to get rid of the birds, so maybe they're saying, "Oh, owls! Owls are the natural predator of crows, right?" So they tried that. I'm not sure. Let me look that up. Oh yeah, they're enemies because you know owls once in a while eat crows, and you know crows will team up against an owl to stop it from eating. So this is what happens.
Once in a great while, a man lands on Earth after having been formed in the vagina of the clouds.
No idea. That's why I love this show.
Voice, Peanut.
Oh, funny.
Carter, I know the next clue is hidden on the back of that medallion. Now, you better give it, or you're gonna get it.
Yeah!
Like I said, that was a natural treasure quest. So I know this one. That was a part of that.
What? Don't you play with my feelings?
Yes, this is when Frank went into the wilderness and got a bunch of hair on him, you know? And, you know, Baby Case was looking for a magical pet. So he was like, "Are you serious? You better not be playing with me right now," because he wanted a magical pet. And, yep. This was a really good episode.
Hey, organic?
Surprisingly or not, that girl didn't get her brain taken at all, and that's what I was talking about earlier. Where if he took everyone's brains to be better at chess, I definitely know what this is. That girl was obsessed with organic foods. She wasn't very bright at all, or maybe that was after she got her brain taken. Yeah, she was. Give her some credit. She was smarter than that.
Granny love.
Granny love?
This will be the last reveal until the end of the video, but this is what it's looking like right now. So it's getting closer, but I have a slight edge of knowing versus not knowing.
Yeah? Boom, chicka,
easy one. Willing sexy bachelor, bro. Like, bro, this. Everyone knows willing sexy bachelor. Well, anyone that doesn't know, that's a song he sung. Just look it up, bro. It's on YouTube. So, yeah, it's a funny song about him, you know, pretending to be, pretending to be sexy, a lot more sexy than he actually is, and, you know, to girls a lot younger than him, just making an ass out of himself, and everyone just gets pissed off at him. It's pretty hilarious.
Oh no, what the f is going on here? No more torches! Torch the huts!
He's not chilling. He's gonna ruin it for everyone.
Jetta, turn on the Beach Boys. That'll drive him out of here.
Right.
Just saying, bro. If that's how he hears the Beach Boys, bro. Damn. So that's the same episode with the guy pretending to be God. So, you know, he turns everything chill. And, you know, Beach Boys is played a lot. Chill or else, you know, everyone's up on arms, they're trying to chill. It's ironic, you know, because, you know, God, he's not God, alright, but he's like, telling everyone to chill. That's the commandment, remember? So, you know, I remember the story why Steve hates the Beach Boys. You know, they killed people right in front of him. It's so exaggerated, bro. It's just so crazy. That did not actually happen, you know. But you saw the Beach Boys murder people in front of them, you know. Of course, that's gonna make you not like the Beach Boys.
We are looking for our lost friend, the Easter Bunny.
Rest in peace. Pony killed him. I remember that. You know, they're like, oh, we haven't seen him.
Giving up is for slut.
I know this from, like, the first season. I forget totally everything else, though.
Maybe I can just get a... Oh, not this again.
No idea, but that's hilarious. Not this again, Steve. Can't be killing people, Steve.
God?
That's where Baby Cakes pretend to be God and talk to the dean so he can get his job back as the dean. You know, he wasn't the dean then. You know, technically he's the ex-dean at that point, but, you know, to become the dean again. It's confusing a little bit, but yeah.
We gotta go shit in all the potted plants around campus.
When Baby Cakes was worried about the Easter Bunny, you know, from earlier. You guys probably know by now. I remember watching this, but I have no fucking idea.
Alright, watch this. Hey, Matt, have you seen Toy Movie 3?
Oh my God. That's the best movie I've ever seen.
They were kind of making fun of people, you know, because when Toy Story 3 came out, everyone loved it. And in this episode, Steve doesn't like it, or he's never seen it, one or the other. So I definitely know this context, bro.
Dude, I can't do this again. Seriously.
And it's the only way. I'll shut the sliding door here tight against your penis. It'll create a seal, and then you'll fill my cage with your piss.
Okay, so the reason why Steve has so much piss in a gut, that's his piss in his gut. And he held it in, you know, you know, he went to a master and he taught him to hold it in. You know, I forget why, you know, maybe just to become a better person, or be, I don't know. Oh yeah, his anger management. That's exactly what happened. Okay, this is the same episode when he pissed on Steve. Yeah, so he went to someone for his anger management, and he had to hold in all his anger, all his piss, because he pissed on Frank. This is one of my favorite episodes, man. And the reason why the box, I don't know why the box is there and why Steve's in the box. I said earlier, I don't know, but Frank is peeing in the box to get, Frank is peeing in it to get Steve out of the box, to escape it. I forget why he's in the box. Oh, I remember now. Okay, so didn't he go to the basement and, Baby Cake, it was either Baby Cake's basement, or I forget whose basement it was, but they made him go in the cage, or I don't know, man. But I'm gonna say I know that, that's fair. But this is great. That was a crazy episode. I love that one. So I think it's kind of funny how it's really funny how, the problem in the beginning of the episode became the solution. Him pissing on his brother to get him out. It's kind of gross, I know, but I think it's hilarious.
That man was Benedict Arnold.
This is an easy one for me too, because this is my absolute favorite episode of this show. I reviewed it a while back, link in the description. But the perfect lecture, man. Frank had to give a perfect lecture. He wanted to do. So to give the perfect lecture, he did the same thing over and over. Tradition. So what ended up happening was when he gave his lecture and lightning came out like that to signify that it was a perfect lecture. It's weird and confusing, and I love it.
The lion will eventually uneat that zebra. Cause and effect, bucko. Cause and effect.
Cause and effect. He's getting really ready to take a dump, huh? This was on a game show. No, it wasn't the same episode with the piss. But, yeah, it was. It kind of looks like it, the game show, but it's not. I remember now. This is then I remember seeing this. I can't give you any more context though, but yeah. Yeah, that happens.
I teach the lessons, Dutch.
Yeah, they have wild hogs on the on the campus one episode. I remember that though. I mean, that's about it though. I guess I'll do that as a point, but yeah.
Let's get married! Marry me?
Okay, this is the grossest part of the show yet. And really weird. It's really weird, but it's funny. So, a popular girl around campus lost one of her... This is just so embarrassing to talk about, but lost one of her pubic hairs. And, Frank found that, and everyone was obsessing over it. Like, there was one guy who would offer, like, $250,000 for it. It's just so out there, you gotta laugh at it. And then what this is then the dean decides that, you know, is just as obsessed with it as Frank, and it's like, you know, the hair's alive, and it's like, you know, they're treating her like a person. It's sad. It's really sad. It's more sad than anything, and gross, definitely, but really sad. And you know, Frank proposes to a pubic hair. So yeah, sorry you guys had to for me to explain that, but I wanted my point. So yes, I know about that episode. How could I forget that? Like I said earlier, I don't remember this episode, so. Yes, I remember this. It's a really good episode. I think this is the same episode with, don't quote me on this, but I think it's the one with the really gross episode I just talked about. But this one is actually about, you know, she, I don't know, she seems mad at Kim, but, you know, she's not. Kim's taking care of her, so, yeah, I guess they just did that for horror effect. You know, Pony starts thinking that, you know, Sammy's out there killing, and she's not, you know, there's a lot of horror references, like, she like holds a knife, but she's just cutting a piece of a pie and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely remember this one. But it's funny too, because this is actually how it is. Like, you know, this is how it is on the show. It's so out of the blue, and everyone's like, "What's going on? What's going on with Sammy?"
It's loose.
I don't get the point now, but I remember with that clip, that's how Steve got that way. You know, all that air stuff. You know, when Frank threw a soda at him, that's what I mean. That was loose. But yep, I'm not gonna take credit for that though. I'm honest. Beach Boys, I'm just gonna give me a point. That's easy point right there.
For me, each woman has something I can fall in love with. For example, Oprah.
Damn, dog. Oprah? You get on that?
Oh, big.
I think I remember that. That was pretty straightforward though, so I don't know, man. Like, I don't remember it, so I'm just gonna say I don't know. Just play by the rules. Actually, when you play by the rules, you set. So.
Just a game, right, Dean? This is for the black kid. This is for Cakes' hot students, and this is for me.
Yeah, that was when Frank really wanted to win when everyone was killing each other. So, yeah, I definitely know this.
Right here, yeah. I got my face slapped and my money taken.
Part of the perfect lecture, you know. That happened to him one day, so he's doing the repetitive of it. He had to repeat everything he did the other day, so that's why he was so proud. He's like, I got my money taken. Because, you know, he's giving the perfect lecture. He didn't care. The lecture's worth more than his money, right? No. To Frank it is.
Hey, Matt. How do you yourself?
I told you this exists, bro. I told you.
Steve, don't feel threatened by my greater grasp of history. Stick around. I'll teach you.
Oh yeah, another Steve went to the campus. Came to the campus. He looked exactly like him, and you know, was doing better than the original Steve. So that's why they got in the fight. You know, he was stealing his, you know, his job and stuff like that. I'm sure. I'm not 100% sure, even though I said I was sure. But yeah, I'm gonna give me a point anyway. What are you gonna do about it?
I don't know, Toy Movie 3. Anyway, I need you to come get me.
Oh, so that answers my question. He didn't see it, but I'm gonna give him a point because I know what that is.
Oh, I'm starting to think something's wrong. Oh, shit.
I think Pony and Steve, tell Frank, there's some stuff wrong with you, bro. Or everyone, like, that day said, what's wrong with you? So, yeah, that's what happened. That sucks, though. That happens to me, too. I feel like, like, what's wrong with me? Like, I should have got some orange juice. I should have got some orange juice from the store, but I didn't. What's wrong with me? Alright. Hey, you're almost, like, I don't know, some people consider, like, boxers naked, other people consider full-blown naked to be naked, but I'm just gonna say, you're naked, and you are literally by the window. I guess, he doesn't care, right now. Yeah, he's, there's something wrong with that too. I hate to add it on, Frank.
With me.
Not for anything else. I'm no idealist. I love people's f***ed up qualities.
Back to the episode with the hooves and the guy with the Cyclops. So, yeah, definitely know that.
Better step up your game, Crystal.
Let's up the stakes. Winner cuts the nuts off the loser. What, chicken?
Got a nut bet on registration numbers.
Okay. I think I should, for I don't know that one, I should put 3 marks. No, just kidding. How can you not forget that? How could I forget that part of the show, bro?
Cool.
And finally, I do not know that one. Let me tally up the score. I didn't know it was going to be this long, this video. China, Illinois was an unforgettable show. And even though it's been off air for so long, I still have a 45 to 26. And that really says something. It was fun, really fun making this, just strolling down memory lane. One of my favorite shows. We may forget some parts, but China, Illinois, the show, that will live on forever. And hey, I usually do rap content on here, either rap or comedy. I have talked about China, Illinois a couple more times on this channel, and hey, I think I'll plan to talk more about the show. I love the show. I love talking about it. So, I hope to see you around, I'm not promising anything because my schedules are shit. But, but, I love to have you around. And I'll see you when you watch me again, metaphorically. Oh, and by the way, leave a like if you enjoy it. I forgot to say that. But also, the original video will be down below in the description. Please go give that person love, because without that video, this video wouldn't exist. So, anyway, see you guys.